All right, you guys, all you're gonna need today is one dumbbell for upper body and lower body. So if that's just one, or if it's one different sizes for upper and then one for lower, and then a soft surface or a mat. But we're gonna go ahead and warm up first for our boot camp. I just want you to kind of just shake those arms out a little bit. Right over left, left over right. Bring those shoulder blades together. And then let's do some hurdler stretch. So bring that knee all the way up and around. One more each leg. Good, jumping jacks. Here we go. If you need a modify, you got your modifier. If you're not in a place to be jumping, job, 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Feet right about narrow for a squat. Step it out wide for a squat. And then step it back in. Narrow and wide. Sit back on those heels. Let's get those legs warmed up. Job, one more time through narrow and wide. And then keep your legs out wide. And you're bopping from the left leg to the center to the right. Warm up those hamstrings. Keep those legs straight. Don't hold this stretch. Make it dynamic. Five seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Walk those feet in. Drop down low to a squat. Turn the toes out. Use those elbows. Push on the inner knee. Sink down low. Kind of roll on those toes. Right and left with it. Move it around. Sitting back low. Sitting back on those heels. Pushing those knees away. Stretch out the inner thigh. Good, hands come down to the ground, straighten out those legs, slowly roll yourself up. Jumping jacks yet again to end our warm up. Job, 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Our first circuit, our first exercise, we have switch kicks. So slightly back, bringing that knee up, hands come outside of it. This is the modified version. Just slightly back. Otherwise, you're skipping with it. And switching those feet, driving that knee up, and then extending that leg out for that kick. So modified, just take the dynamics, the jumps out of it. Otherwise, add that little hop in each transition of the right to the left leg. Our second one, then you have 5 full goblet squats and then 5 goblet pulses. Holding that dumbbell up by the bell, feet wider than shoulder width, toes forward. 5 full, and then 5 pulse. And then our last one, using the same dumbbell, holding it horizontally, you've got a bent over row into an overhead press. So slight bend in those knees into that bent over row position. Keep the dumbbell there. Bend over row, stand up, and then overhead. Notice how my knees work with me to help me bring that weight up overhead, okay? Those are our 3 moves. Round 1, everything's a minute. Round 2 is 45, and then round 3 is 30 seconds. Once we've done through that, all 3 exercises, we'll stop, get a little break, then we'll move on to circuit 2. So let's get ready for switch kicks. Here we go. 1 minute on the clock. 3, 2, 1. Pick it out. Don't forget your modification. Keep those arms going with you though too. Arms all the way up overhead. Pull them down. Drive the knee up. Kick the leg out. Continuing our warm up with this first one. Go at a pace you can sustain for a minute. Job, you're already over halfway. Just keep moving. Ten seconds left. You got this. Stay there. Come on. Knee up and kick. Knee up and kick. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Grab your dumbbell. 5 full goblet squats, followed by 5 pulses. And then repeat. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Keep those toes pointed forward. Sit back in those heels. Use this as a chance to kind of catch your breath. No need to rush. Job, halfway. Don't let that dumbbell loaded in front of you carry you to the front. Don't hinge forward. We're still squatting. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Good. Next up is that bent over row to that overhead press. Pull that weight in, keep it there, and then stand up tall. Using those knees, press up overhead. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Pinch those shoulder blades together on that row. Keep them pinched until you stand all the way up tall. 20 seconds left. And then back to switch kicks, but it's only 45 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Get that weight out of your way for our switch kicks. Drop down to 45 seconds. Modifier, you're just taking that jump out of it, still driving that knee, and then kicking out explosively. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Job, get those arms going too. Already halfway, keep moving. Find that pace and stick with it, don't slow down. Don't just bring that leg up either, make sure you drive that knee first. 3, 2, 1, very good. Goblets, 5 and 5. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Sit back on those heels. Good job, you guys. Keep breathing through it. Catch our breath here. 3, 2, 1. Onto that bent over row, the overhead press. And then you got one more time through all of these. Only 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Good job. Less than 15 seconds left. Take your time. Make sure you're resetting up at the top. Don't stay hunched over. 3, 2, 1. Dumbbells down. Get them out of your way. Switch kicks. 30 seconds. That is nothing. We got this. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Already over halfway. Come on, keep your pace. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Way to push. Goblet squats. You're so close to that break. 30 seconds here. 30 seconds of our next. Then we get a nice long break. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Drop, sink low on that pulse. Come on. Third time's through. We're warmed up now. Get low. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Last one here. Bend over row to that press. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Job, almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Way to push through circuit 1. Go grab some water, catch your breath. You got about 2 minutes before you have to start working out again, okay? First one, we have frog hops. I'll show you modification if you're not in place to hop or if you don't feel like it right now. I've got 3 different tiers of the frog hop, okay? So getting nice and low.
See what we have to do this next circuit.
Toes pointed out. Tuck those elbows into the inner thigh. Jump, jump, and then stand up and turn around and head back. I do not want anyone jumping backwards, okay? Modification for that. You're in a quarter squat, heel toe. 2 forward, and then stand up and walk back. If you want to do that one, this is kind of the third tier of that. Well, you have your heel toe. If you want to, you can go back with your toe, heel. Okay? So you've got 3 options for that one. If you're hopping, you're staying low. Going forward is about 2 or 3 if you can, and then standing up and walking back to the start, okay? And then we have a lateral lunge to a single arm press. You're gonna hold that dumbbell in the straight leg side, okay? So if I step out with my left, bend, straight leg side, press. Come center. We're gonna stay on the same side, and then we'll switch halfway through. And then we have good mornings. Normally we do this with a bar, but you're gonna take your dumbbell right about there, bottom of the neck, top of the back, feet a little wider than shoulder width, so bend the knees, push those hips back, go into a nice flat back, and then you're right back up tall. Make sure you reset up at the top with that slight thrust forward, just so you're not staying rounded. As soon as you feel that pull in your hamstrings, you don't need to go down any lower, okay? Feel that pull, that strengthening of the small back, and then come right back up to top. Let's get going with our frog hops. 60 seconds on the clock. We will go in 3, 2, 1. Begin. You've got your 3 tiers. Heel toe, modify. Walking backwards is that third modification, otherwise we're here. As much space as you can go forward. And then stand up and go back. Add a little pep to that step when you're going back though. Get nice and low. Drop those hips, drop those glutes. Well over halfway. "15 seconds left. Jeff, you got that modifier. You're super low, heel toe, and then take it back or walk back. 3, 2, 1. Lateral lunge, single arm press. Just so we're all the same, I want everyone to dumbbell on your right hand. Stepping out with our left. Ready? Begin. Stabilize that lunge first, and then press. It's not a simultaneous movement. Sink low, be stable, up overhead. Three, 2, 1. Other hand out to the right now. Job, 10 seconds left. Three, 2, 1. Good. Up next is our good mornings. If you're uncomfortable with having a dumbbell back there, hands on your hips, and you're just going back into that good morning position with no weight, okay? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Keep your shoulders back, vision forward. Job halfway. Nice little strength and stretch exercise here. Break up the high intensity. Ten seconds left. Nice flat back. 3, 2, 1. Get that weight out of your way for your frog hops. As low as you can go. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 45 seconds. Make that walk back quick. Job halfway. Ten seconds left. Three, 2, 1. Lateral lunge, single arm press. Dumbbell on your right, lunging out to our left. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Three, 2, 1. Other arm, other side. Jog, get low. Nice tall torso. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Get ready for good mornings. Again, if that was uncomfortable with that weight on your neck, hands on your hips, nice flat back, and then stand up tall. You're still going to stretch out your hamstrings, okay? Here we go. Begin. Halfway. And then just one more time through those all again. We'll drop down to 30 seconds. So close to that break again. 3, 2, 1. Weights down, out of the way. Frog hops. Last time, get low. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Less than 10 seconds left. Let's go. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Dumbbell on the right. Lunging to the left. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Three, 2, 1. Other arm, other side. Three, 2, 1. Good morning. This is it. Last exercise, circuit 2. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Push those hips back. Go into that flat back. Job. Keep looking up at me. Don't look down at the ground. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Go grab your water, take your break, and then we'll go over circuit 3. Okay, what do we got? Circuit 3. So we have donkey hop over. So if you've got that one dumbbell as kind of that object you can jump over, that's fine. Otherwise, you don't have to have anything down by your feet. But you're in a high plank position, and we're doing our donkey kicks. So bringing those heels up to our glutes as if we're jumping over something. You can totally modify this by holding a plank and then just stepping to the right and then stepping to the left. Further modified, down in the plank on the knees, just tap the knee out to the side. 3 different areas that you can choose from for that one, okay, for those donkey hop overs. And then we have a rotating single arm chest press, down on the ground, feet flat, option to hold glute bridge. You don't have to. I have to. You don't have to. You can have your back flat on the ground, or you can be in that glute bridge position. But I want you to start with your palm facing, and then you're going to rotate it so palms facing away once it's up top, and then rotate it back down. So palm facing, I rotate halfway, palm facing away, and then rotate it back. And then halfway through, we'll switch to the other arm. And then our last one is a half kneeling tricep kickback. So we stay down here. You got that one leg, one knee bent, leaning on that front knee, pulling that weight in, and then extending that weight straight back. The dumbbell is held in the same side of the body as that leg is in the front, the leg that's up, okay? So those are our 3 moves. Let's get started with that first one, the donkey hop overs. You've got 3 different modifications to that. Choose the one that works for you, okay? 60 seconds on the clock. You can always falter and just hold a plank too if you need a little break. I'd rather have you hold a plank than just completely drop your knees and take a break. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Donkey hop overs. Go at your own pace. But if you can, get those heels up to that glute. If you're modifying it, you can do exactly what I'm doing. I'm just stepping out to my right, coming back, and then to my left. Or that further modification like I'm doing too, down on the knees. Tap the foot and the knee. If you're modifying down on the knee though, you gotta have a nice flat back. You gotta be right here for me, okay? On those all fours position. 20 seconds left, keep hopping over. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. All right. On that rotating chest press. Everybody start to with their right arm. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Facing you to facing away. Ten seconds left, and then we'll switch arms. 3, 2, 1. Other arm, same thing. Four, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Flip it on over for our half kneeling tricep kickback. Right foot forward, weight in our right hand. Left arm leans on that right knee, up and behind us. Tuck in that upper arm. Only thing moving is that forearm as we hinge and unhinge the elbow. If you need more support, you can take that left arm all the way down if you need that other point of balance. 10 seconds left, and then we'll switch sides. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Switch. Go as soon as you're ready. Hold that weight right up by your torso. And then extend the arm behind you and then bring it back. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Back to our donkey hop overs. 45 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Good job. Get those heels up. Get those heels up. Modifiers. Walk out to the side. Bring it back center. Halfway. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo-hoo. Lay on back. Start in our right arm. Rotating chest press. Ready? Begin. 3, 2, 1, other arm. 3, 2, 1. Flip it over, triceps. Right leg forward, weight in the right hand. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Job nice and in control of that weight the whole time. Don't just swing that arm back and let it fall back. 3, 2, 1. Switch. Go as soon as you're situated. 3, 2, 1. Good. Weights away. This is it. 30 seconds. Last time for circuit 3. Donkey hop overs in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Ten seconds left. Keep that pace, keep that pace. 3, 2, 1. Single arm rotating press. Right arm. And begin. And switch arms. Three, 2, 1. Triceps. Right leg forward, weight in the right hand. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Kick it back. 3, 2, 1. Switch quickly. Transition. Three, 2, 1. Very good. All right. That was circuit 3. Next up is circuit 4, and you don't need any weights. You're just going to want your mat. So grab some water, take a little breather, and then we'll come back for circuit 4. All right. So circuit 4, you guys still take your breath. I'm going to show you what everything is. We have our Pilates 100s. So leaning yourself back. Modification for this. Your heels are down, but your toes are up. Grab the back of your thighs. Lean back as far as you can, and we pump those arms. A step up from this, those heels are up. A further step up, you kind of go into that V, and you're moving those arms too as well, okay? Do what works for you. Take breaks whenever you need it. It's a lot of core, especially the first round through when it's a minute long, okay? Do not hold your breath on those 100s. Our next one is roll back, so we get to have a little bit of fun with this one. You're gonna kind of tuck into a little ball. You're gonna roll yourself back, plant your feet, and then push off into that reverse tabletop or that reverse plank, and then set back down. So roll yourself back and then explode up and hold that tabletop. You can hold that for 5 seconds if you want to and then roll back, perfectly fine. If you want to avoid the roll back completely, you can hold tabletop for 5 and then sit down for 5, okay? Do what works for you. And then our last one is just slow-mo mountain climbers with opposite knee taps. So you're gonna be in that plank position. And instead of really climbing, you just bring that knee to the opposite hand. So super slow-mo, we're not running anything in, and then kind of twist your body into that side so you can work on those obliques. All right, so let's get started with those 100s. 1 minute on the clock. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. Remember those modifications, heels down or heels up, or if you can get into that V. You want to challenge yourself and get into that V for a little bit and then falter back down, you can. I'm going to do our modification here. No matter what, keep those arms pumping. Keep really contracting that core. Don't let yourself fall down too far. We want that core contracted. We want to be at that angle. Believe it or not, you only have 15 seconds left. Breathe through it. Don't hold your breath. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Get set for rollbacks. Either rolling yourself back and then into that reverse tabletop, or just sitting here and then tabletop. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Squeeze those glutes, contract that core. Halfway. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Roll it on over. Slow-mo, opposite hand, opposite knee taps. You can even further modify this in that modified plank position and just kind of sit back in child's pose and tap the other knee, okay? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Twist that body into it. Super slow and in control. There is no need to rush this one. Get your body balanced in that 2-point position with that one hand and that one foot, and then reach. Less than 20 seconds left. We'll repeat these. Drop down to 45 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Flip it back over onto those 100s. Three, 2, 1. Here we go. No matter what tier you're on, if you're here, here, or here, you're doing great. You are still working that core. You're contracting that core, pulling that belly button in nice and tight. Breathe through it, breathe through it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Get set for our rollbacks. And that reverse tabletop. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Again, hold tabletop for as long as you want. If you're not rolling back, you just sit down for a little breather and then pop right back up into it. You have less than 10 seconds left, and we'll flip it on over. 3, 2, 1, flip it over. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Opposite hand, opposite knee. Slow it down. Slight twist in those obliques. Job, keep taking your time. Contracting that core yet again. Three, 2, 1, flip it over. Last time, 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Those are so tough. Good job. Onto those rollbacks. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Roll back to tabletop. Make that tabletop count. Squeeze the glutes. Pull that core in tight. See if you can get a nice flat table. No bumps. So don't let those glutes sink down. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Flip it on over. Last exercise of boot camp right here. Slow-mo taps. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Ten seconds left. Good job. Finish strong. 3, 2, 1. Drop to your knees. Child's pose. Toes together, knees apart. Take your left arm, thread the needle through the right, still in child's pose. Relax the left side of your face on the ground. Good. Thread the right through the left. And take a seat on your bottom. Butterfly stretch. Bottom of the feet together. Use those elbows, push those knees down. Tuck that left into the inner thigh of the right. Reach for the right foot. And switch. One big deep inhale and exhale together. We'll fan our arms up. Here we go. Inhale. And exhale. Very good job with boot camp today, everybody.